Okay, who do we want to talk with? You know what? We're going to talk to Vivian. Sometimes you gotta do that. I just don't remember where we... Ah, it was this easy. Alright.
It's a noble calling, the Knight Enchanter. You have
Mm.
joined the ranks of the most select mages. You should be commended. So few have the discipline necessary.
That's the biggest compliment you can give to me. Oh well.
I didn't realize you were a Knight Enchanter, Vivienne.
Of course I am, darling. Knight Enchanters serve in the highest echelons of the Chantry and Circle. Where else would I be?
Oh boy.
I'm pleased you approve of my choice.
You have your moments, my dear.
Excuse me? Oh no, we're not going to flirt with her. Yeah, come on. Okay, who else do we have to talk to? Oh well, do we want to talk to? We have Cole here, we have Cullen. Okay, Cole, Cullen. We have the people here, Cassandra, Sera, Iron Bull, and Blackwell. And no one here. So, let's start here. Alright, Cassandra. What is she writing?
Writing does not come naturally to me, as I'm certain you can imagine.
Trying to outdo Varric's next literary masterpiece.
I haven't his talent for blather. As if written by a dim-witted child. Historians will one day ask what happened at Adamant Fortress, in the Fade. I wasn't there, but others were. Their accounts must be recorded.
But why is she doing that instead of, I don't know, scribes?
That's an excellent idea, Cassandra.
I certainly thought so, until I started writing. I still don't know what to say about the spirit of the divine. The Chantry teaches us that the souls of the dead pass through the Fade, so it could have been her. Yet even so...
Do you really think it might have been her? A ghost?
A ghost. A remnant of her hopes and memories. Her lingering will to do good. Those things are all possible. Nobody knows for certain what happens after we die. A spirit could have assumed her form, but why? It helped you, as Justinia herself would have.
Then again, I guess all compassion spirits would have helped us.
Perhaps it doesn't matter what she really was then.
It matters to me, to what I must write. I wish I'd seen her, seen it. I feel so inadequate trying to interpret.
No.
I think it was a spirit, that's all.
Perhaps it saw Justinia's soul, and admired it enough to carry on her wishes. I hope that's true. I want to believe it.
I think that sounds quite likely.
When they told me you were physically in the Fade, I was terrified for you. The last time such a thing happened, we created Darkspawn. We created Corypheus. The world needs to know the truth this time. No more legends lost to the ages.
Though Corypheus created himself, we didn't create him. Hopefully Dreadwolf will expand on the true nature of spirits. I hope so, but I think so. It feels like they went, with every game, they went deeper into the lore, so... I would be surprised if they didn't. Here we go.
The
Somre.
spiderwebs help stop the bleeding, and they prevent wounds from getting
Oh
infected.
no, it's again about
Gather as
spiders.
many as you can.
Ah, nice. Another scene.
I can keep staring at this, but I won't get any closer.
Something I can help you with?
Yes. Possibly. We saw so many Red Templars at the assault on Haven. Perhaps all that was left of the Order. What we didn't see was Lord Seeker Lucius. Indeed, I've seen no hint of any Seekers amongst the Red Templars, or anywhere. I have a growing suspicion Corypheus has imprisoned them.
Yeah, Corypheus seems to have quite the hold on every organization, on faction.
Why imprisoned? He could just as easily have killed them.
Not easily. But yes, they may be dead. But the Seekers began this war against the mages. They cannot have simply vanished. There must be a trail we can follow, yet so far I have only discovered hints.
But they could have ended up just like the Red Templars.
Seekers do not use lyrium. I assume Corypheus gained control of the Templars by corrupting the lyrium they were already taking. To do the same to a Seeker, you'd have to force the lyrium upon him. That may be what happened, but it couldn't have begun that way. We're missing a piece of the puzzle, Inquisitor. I need to find it.
Then again, the Lord Seeker seemed like quite the ass, to be honest.
Finding them obviously means a lot to you.
I left the Order, but I can never abandon them. I cannot even claim that rescuing them would be beneficial. They wouldn't look kindly on the Inquisition. But even
They
so,
didn't.
if there's a chance... If we can spare resources to follow up on these leads, Inquisitor, I would appreciate it.
I think he fears the Seekers a little. They have good resistance against demons and Templar magic. Yeah, quite possibly. Definitely would make sense. We have to investigate the disappearance. Yeah, for that we need, well, capacities. Our advisors are busy. Okay. Have you more, Cassandra? You do. Oh boy. We should talk to them more
Planning
often.
troop movements now?
I'm trying to imagine what it will look like when we're done. All of this once belonged to the Tevinter Imperium. Andraste changed that, as did the Blights. As for what will come next, I cannot guess the Maker's plan.
Good night, Mana-chan. All the best, and hope to see you soon again. Have a nice weekend.
We make the world a better place.
Optimism.
Because everyone agrees on what better means. I know I want a world where people trust the Chantry and that trust is respected. I want to respect tradition, but not fear change. I want to right past wrongs, but not
Thank
avenge
you.
them. And I have no idea if my wanting these things makes any of them right.
But I guess that you're thinking so much about it, Cassandra, and reflecting, is actually a very good thing.
Even if they're not right, they're certainly admirable.
Some would disagree. They would call it heresy.
That didn't sound like the ravings of a heretic, Cassandra.
Perhaps not. But it takes precious little effort to paint even an act of compassion as damaging. Tell me, what guides you? You make decisions that shake the world, yet always seem so assured. I wish I had your confidence.
That's a very good question.
You almost sound like you admire me.
I absolutely do.
Oh.
I may not always agree with your decisions, but how many could do what you have done? You were a prisoner, accused and reviled, yet you've emerged from every trial victorious. The Maker's grace does not make you immortal. You live or die by your own hand. That is worthy of admiration.
No. I think the first one is the most fitting.
I'm guided by what my conscience tells me.
Your conscience must speak more clearly than mine.
I doubt it, but I do my best.
When we first met, if someone told me I would be pleased to have you lead me, I would have throttled them. But I am. The Maker chose well.
Oh. Cassandra's really cool. As I said, one of my favorite characters and companions in this game.
I hope we can call each other friends.
I hope so too. We still have a long road to travel, Inquisitor.
Did
Wherever
you see
it
the
takes
window?
us, I'm glad you're here.
Aww. As if we didn't teleport around again. Ha, we did not.
I understand if resources cannot be spared to help search for the missing Seekers, Inquisitor. Still, it could involve a threat we are unaware of. There may be a use in looking.
We'll do that. Like your advice?
Do you have any advice for me?
Now that the Grey Warden threat is dealt with, we must investigate the assassination plot. One can only hope it's not too late. More chaos in Olay only helps Corypheus.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Yeah, she's such a cool character. Okay, s'mores. Let's go into the tavern, listen to some songs, talk to Sera, talk to the Iron Bull. They will also have quite a lot to say, I think. And I think upstairs is actually Cole. Oh, I'm the one? Hey, big guy.
Inquisitor, come have a drink. To killing a high dragon like warriors of legend.
Hey. Oh, come on. Cheers.
I know, right? Put some chest on your chest. That little gurgle right before it spat fire. And that roar. What I wouldn't give to roar like that. The way the ground shook when it landed. The smell of the fires burning. Tarsidathan Halsam. You know, Kunari hold dragons sacred.
He's so buff.
Well, as much as we hold anything sacred. Here, your turn.
That thing you just said. You shouted it during the fight, too. What does it mean?
Oh, Tarsidathan Halsam. Closest translation would be, I will bring myself sexual pleasure later, while thinking about this with great respect.
You shouted that while it was breathing fire at us.
I know, right?
Well, if slaying a dragon makes you horny, I guess. Guess to each their own.
Yes, the second cup's easier. Most of the nerves in your throat are dead after the first one. Atashi, the glorious ones.
Right?
That's our word for them. Atashi.
He's kind of funny and drunk.
Why do you think the Kunari think of dragons that way?
Well, you know how we have horns. We kind of look more dragony than most people. Maybe it's that. But
True.
a few of the Ben Hasrath have this crazy old theory. See, the Tamasrans control who we mate with. They breed us for jobs like you'd breed dogs or horses. What if they mixed in some dragon a long time ago? Maybe drinking the blood, maybe magic, I don't know. But something in that dragon we killed spoke to me.
Ooh. Then again, it sounds really awkward to kill something like that.
It's a shame we had to kill the dragon.
Damn good fight. Dragons are the embodiment of raw power. But it's all uncontrolled. Savage. So, they need to be destroyed. Taming the wild. Order out of chaos. Have another drink.
Oh boy, we're going to be completely wasted. Let's dance naked on the table.
Nice. To dragons!
Usa. Too bad drinks.
To finding the biggest, baddest things in the world and showing them that we're badder.
Anan.
I wish they could be written like in GOT. You mean the dragons? Or the Kunari?
No, they don't.
It's just what
I think Iron Bull wouldn't mind that. Anyway. Here you go. We do have quite a lot of scenes.
Again. Again. Come on! This is why the Qun doesn't like women fighting. I should have asked Cullen.
Wow. Nice, Cassandra.
Good one.
Deserve
Perhaps
that.
you can take over.
Kunari
Wolf.
training exercise to master your fear. I heard about the nightmare at Adamant. Sounded big.
It's odd that you never see female Kunari, right? Oh, there was one, right? Anyway. Hit him.
You're scared of demons.
Of course I'm scared of demons. Who in their right mind isn't? I mean, not like real demons. Big ones with fangs and crap. You're not gonna hit me, are you?
I'm sorry that I want to talk.
Is the stick covered in anti-demon charms or something?
Be nice if it was. For the Kunari, demons are the scariest thing out there. More so than dragons. Even mages. Possession.
What is happening in the
losing your mind.
behind
That's the
him?
worst thing that can happen to you.
It does seem terrifying.
You think I'd have gotten over the superstitions from back home? I don't care about mages.
Sandra's begging
Living
around,
so
I
long
guess.
out here, most Kunari would say I've already lost my mind. And I know that's not true. At least, I'm pretty sure that's... Well, shit, that's probably what it is. You could have just hit me.
I'm sorry, Iron Bull, that we had an emotional talk. Yeah, he's a really cool character, Crackrock. And yeah, I just wanted to say what you wrote right now. It's so cool to have like an inside view of the Kunari. Especially because he seems like just such a chill dude.
Damn, these are good. Are these nuts or seeds or whatever? They're good.
Like a really good drinking buddy.
You said we should go get some drinks and meet your company.
Yeah, come on. It'll be fun.
Talk about drinking buddy.
Ah, good. We're not drinking alone. How you doing, creme de la creme?
Your worship, I'm so glad he has someone new to hit with that joke.
Oh boy.
Do you prefer Creme or Cremisius?
Crem's faster. The chief's nicknames
Yes.
usually end up sticking.
Hey, when I was growing up, my name was just this series of numbers. We all give each other nicknames under the Qun.
They ever wear shirts under the Qun, chief? Or do they just run around binding their breasts like that?
It's a harness, creme.
Yes, for your pillowy man bosoms. Let me know if you need help binding. You could really chisel something out of that overstuffed look.
Nice. And Creme is so cool. Hey, thanks Wolves for the follow. Hope you're fine.
Did you always know?
Yes. It's not the most fortunate thing to know about yourself growing up in Tevinter, one rung above slavery.
In
Oh,
Kunadar,
yikes.
creme would be an Acunathlock. That's what we call someone born one gender but living like another.
And Kunari don't treat those Akun people any differently than a real man.
They are real men, just like you are.
Maybe your people aren't so bad after all.
Don't get your hopes
Nice.
up, Creme.
Extra
We still come
acceptance.
down hard on the back talk. Anyway, here's the rest of the charges, or what's left of the rest. A lot of them went looking for stronger drinks. We've got Rocky and Skinner there. And over there are Stitches, Dalish, and Grim. Crazy bunch of assholes, but they're mine.
Such a nice gang. And yeah, me too. Dragon Age is such a nice series. I still have to play Origins, because I had lots of technical issues with that. But it's so nice, and it's so nice to play it again after all this time. Who are your favorite characters in the series? Let's get to know the other guys.
So, how do you join the Chargers?
Killed some people.
Skinner didn't take kindly to nobles testing their new swords on the elves in her alienage.
Bull took me in. Now I get paid to kill shams.
This is actually really good behavior for her. She's not marking her territory or anything.
Do I want to know how she marks her territory?
Grim, is it?
Grim doesn't talk much.
Grim is very grim.
I'm pretty sure he's the lost king of some small country. Or chieftain. Something like that.
Well.
I take it you're the company healer.
Yes, first time I ever picked up a sword was when the Blight hit Ferelden. Never put it back down.
He makes a potion that'll put you right back on your feet after even the toughest fight. It tastes terrible, though.
That's because it's a poultice, sir. You're not supposed to drink it.
I mean, good if it still works. But hey.
Were you born on the surface, or are you from
God.
Orzammar?
Orzammar. I got exiled. Stupid noble crap. Also, I accidentally blew up a bit of the shape rate.
Nice
Rocky's
eyes.
one of our best sappers. He can take down enemy fortifications faster than a golem.
I'm also working on my own version of Kunari black powder. I've almost got it.
Yeah, you really don't.
Kind of Dragon Age 2 flashbacks to Black Powder experiments.
Why aren't you with your clan?
Our keeper thought I should see the world a little.
Dalish don't have Templars, so they can't have too many mages in a clan at once.
Now, sir, you know I'm not a mage. That'd make me an apostate.
You carry a staff, Dalish.
It's a bow.
A bow with a giant glowing crystal at the tip.
Yes, it's for aiming. Old elven trick you wouldn't understand.
Nice. My favorite kind of bow.
You've got a
I
good
like
company,
them.
Bull.
We do all right.
No man can beat the Chargers, cause we'll hit you where it hurts. Unless you know a tavern with loose cards and looser skirts. For every bloody battlefield, we'll gladly raise a cup. No matter what tomorrow holds, our horns be pointing up.
Thanks for coming by, boss. Glad you could meet some of my team.
Nice.
We'll make good use of it.
Gate, we have more for us.
Hey, you need me?
Nope. Alright.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Reminds me of D&D taverns. True, also as colorful as like a D&D party, right? And they're all introducing themselves. Though I gotta say, I know it's like the cliche setup to have a D&D campaign start in a tavern. We never did that, actually.
Of course.
And I never did that.
I hope I can help somehow. Maybe cleaning?
Okay, we have to look for Sera and then for Cole. Let's see.
Thank you.
That is a very interesting boat. I like this loot stash here. Come on, Sera.
Heard what went on in that Fade thing. What you think went on. Can't even start to believe that business.
I wonder what she would have said, like in the Fade, and what she's afraid of.
I think a lot of people are having trouble with what went on there.
People going on about visions and piss when real people are gone. Dead, probably. Stroud, yeah? Lost a serious moustache there. And in trade, a busted down bunch of wardens. And they're always weird. Usually, bad stuff happens first, so you're glad when the hero shows up. But wardens are the wrong way round. They're the good thing that means a bad thing is about to happen. Like in Denerim, when the Blight ended.
Yeah, it's really lovely how Arenville is all excited like a small puppy when he sees a dragon and is like, oh, can we kill it? I always do it. I think it's just a thematic for D&D, but I don't DM much. True, Alistair, that's right. And I mean, it's also not a bad starting point to introduce your party to each other. Just never came up for us, I guess. And why don't you DM much? Just don't like it, or other reasons?
A lot happened in Denerim. What did you see?
People talked a lot about this one warden. There was a big fight and they died, or... I don't know, maybe they didn't.
The hero of Ferelden.
He survived.
You forget the hero of Ferelden.
That was ages ago. 10 years. I was playing with small painted boxes and burying stuff I stole. I remember more people cringing about magic than blight. Wardens were an excuse for your stuff to go missing. Blackwall's nice, though. Different from the adamant ones. Need more like him.
10 years, quite some time. Didn't expect that. Kinda thought they were closer together.
Hey you, I have an inquisitor favor to ask. Just a little thing, really. A little march around for some of your people. It's nothing for you, right?
Well, tell me.
All right, let's hear what you've got.
Jump right in, huh? I like that. It's a Red Jenny thing. I got a tip
Of course
that
it
some
is.
noble stiffs are arguing over Verschel. Land squabble. They're getting little people beat up. So I need you to go to your big table and send some people to walk through town.
Just walk through.
Just walk through. Easy, right?
Was this a tip from one of your friends?
Not a Jenny. Just normal angry people getting sick of being in the middle. I don't usually hear about things this far away.
Angry
but having
people.
a friend like you is like getting really big ears. Bigger than normal, I guess, because we both... Never mind.
Oh. Alright.
All right, Sera. I'll have someone look into it.
It's fun, right? Being important without doing a thing. Well, not much of a thing. Not everything has to be torn skies and ancient arseholes. Every little thing makes a difference somewhere.
Alright, another operation. I'm not the most creative person. I find it hard to do stuff on the fly if the game derails or players get stuck, etc. True. I mean, that happens a lot, that your players do something you didn't anticipate. Which is both the fun part, but also sometimes the kind of challenging part of DMing. And I mean, it has to be fun. You have to like it to DM. Also not great at voices. That's something I'd say, though, which is not really required. I mean, it's nice if people do that.
I'm pleased to hear it.
But at least that, I would say, shouldn't stop someone from DMing. If they want to.
No. But you like demons! I enjoy the company of spirits, yes, which is part of why I do not abuse them with bindings. It isn't abuse, if I ask.
He wants
Not
to be
always
bound.
true. Also, I do not practice blood magic, which renders this entire conversation academic.
You give those characters a voice that doesn't fit.
He's a mage and he likes demons, but he won't help.
Whoops, I was searching for game streamers for my go-to games, and it's nice to see folks playing my favorite games. Yeah, happy that you found that. There's actually quite few people still streaming Dragon Age, right? Not that many people. And still, there's such great games. But why would Cole want to be bound?
We just saw the Grey Wardens try to raise an army of demons. You want Solus to bind you.
He has to!
But why?
If Solus won't do the ritual to bind me, someone else could. Will. Like the Warden mages. And then... I'm not me anymore. Walls around what I want. Blocking, bleeding, making me a monster.
Is he scared of becoming corrupted?
A mage using blood magic could conceivably do that to any one of us, human or demon.
You should ask Solus to bind you too. And then someone can bind him.
Oh, he's freaking out. Poor guy.
We'll find a way to keep you safe without binding you, Cole.
I have a suggestion, if Cole is ready to listen. I recall stories of amulets used by Raveni seers to protect spirits they summon from rival mages. A spirit, wearing an amulet of the Unbound, was immune to blood magic and binding. It should protect Cole as well. The resources of the Inquisition could be used to find such a talisman.
Good. They will not take me.
Poor Cole. Okay, another war table operation. We do have quite a lot of those.
Thank you.
He looks like he could slit a throat and not think twice.
Ah, the music is so nice.
It started out helping, taking the fear away. I won't take too much. I am not that.
I'd like to talk about what happened to you before we met.
Before you, Rhys was my friend. He showed me I was wrong to kill the mages. I thought I was helping them. Then he and Evangeline went to Adamant, and I went with them. I was worried Evangeline would hurt Rhys. We found out dangerous things. It scared Seeker Lambert, and he scared the mages. It started the rebellion. Seeker Lambert told me what I was. Rhys couldn't look at me. I ran until I found more Templars. That's all.
More. And that's why you can meet him when you side with the Templars. Or, well, not side with the Templars, but do the Templar quest. But why did he kill mages? Because of the fear of the Templars?
What did you mean when you said you killed mages?
Some of the mages at the Spire wanted to die. Too sad, too scared, too much. I didn't know what I was. A ghost, I thought. Fading in the fade. When I came to them, they could see me. I used the knife to set them free. When Rhys found out, he made me stop, made me understand. There were other ways to help. I didn't know.
Yikes. Yeah, I'm not gonna say you set them free.
Sounds like you didn't know what you were doing.
No, I killed people. I knew. I just thought I had to. They were hurting, helpless, haunted. It was all I could do.
Yikes.
It was wrong. I was wrong. If I start again, you or Cassandra or Cullen need to kill me.
First we'll talk.
What can you tell me about Rhys?
He was a mage. He saw me when most couldn't, and he remembered. He helped me, and I watched over him.
It is the one which looks like Cole, right, Alistair?
She was a Templar, but she didn't like hurting people. When I left, she stayed. Now she watches over him. They should have been with the rebels. Maybe they ran away together instead. Neither of them like killing.
If you like, I could use the resources of the Inquisition to locate your friend.
No. If they are alive and safe, they should stay away. The last time he saw me, he didn't want to look at me. He saw a monster. Let him forget.
No. Oh boy, Cole. You have quite the backstory.
What was the Spire like when the Mage Rebellion started?
Dead and dying, begging and bloody. Some wanted freedom, some peace, some war. Some wanted it all to stop. Evangeline was a Templar, but she helped Rhys help the others. She set them free. Adrian was a mage, but she killed mages to force the fight. She wanted blood. Rhys just wanted to help, to stop people hurting. Maybe that's why he saw me.
Yay, Templars. Templars killing mages, great.
What can you tell me about Adamant Fortress?
It is old, full of sadness and pain. It should be torn down. Thank you
True.
for not making me go.
True, Alistair. The mage Cole is based on his dad, sure. I forgot.
You said Seeker Lambert told you what you were.
I'm hiding Reese from him, but he chants words and sees. I won't let you hurt Reese. My nose explodes, a shower of blood. Just another parasite that's wormed its way into our world, feeding off all the things you can't have. What we found at Adamant made him angry. We were the first rock rolling at the top of a mountain. He had to stop us. He killed so many. He didn't care. Cold, corrupt. So I came and killed him.
Power corrupts, and surprising how often that's true also for Templars. Yeah, didn't read Asunder, the book about Cole and stuff.
If you hated Seeker Lambert, why go to the Seeker Fortress?
Because he was right. I was a demon. I saw demons at Adamant. They put people in the dark, in the old hurts. I didn't want to be that. I heard the old songs of the Templars at Val Royeaux and followed them. If I forgot, fought, fell to felling, Templars would kill the demon. I wouldn't hurt anyone again.
I'll talk to you later.
How do you know?
That is so sad, especially for, well, just a spirit of compassion, wanting to help people. Hey, wrong way.
Well, let me know if you find one.
Okay, who do we still want to talk to? Is it? I think it's Cullen and Blackwell.